Hi, this is Gabriela and I'm recording this on Sunday. So let's walk through the next few days till Friday, when Friday will be a holiday, no trade in the USA. And we don't have trade today because it's Purim. So let's walk forward for tomorrow and so on until Friday, what will happen in the sky. So we can see that we have tomorrow, we have the lunar eclipse, and you can see here nearest lunar eclipses, March 25, a full eclipse at 5 Libra. Okay, and I posted in the blog that the lunar eclipse will be seen in America, and it will be quite long, so it will last more than 6 months. The most important planet, the most powerful planet on Monday will be Venus, because Venus is in Pisces. Okay. Then we have an important event. Mars moved to Pisces yesterday. I posted about that in the blog. And the other important event that is coming up is Jupiter is approaching Uranus in Taurus. So I already talked about that, what that means. And what else do we have here? We have Vesta out of bound. Vesta is in Vesta, where is Vesta? 28 Gemini. And it is departing from 150 degrees from Mars. The Mars-Vesta aspects are very important. So now we had a culmination 2 days ago, or a bottom or a low, major positions. And Vesta now Mars is departing from this aspect. It was 120, sorry. It was 120 degrees, and now it is departing from that position. Okay, so what is coming next? The other day, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday, the most important planet, the most powerful planet will be still Venus, and the weakest is the Moon. The Moon will be departing from the full moon. During the full moons, we usually have a top or bottom. And Moon in Libra is conjunct the South Node, which is not very good, which is a disturbing effect to people, to women mostly. What else do we have here? Let me run Z. Is the best to know what is going on aspects wise. So we have, one moment, on the 26th. Okay. On the 26th we will have the Moon 150. And I put this on 9:35 Tel Aviv time, when the stock market opens. So the Moon will be 150 Venus, and 135 to Mars, and 160 to Neptune. These are all bad aspects. So Tuesday we can have a down correction. And then we have from the slow planets, we don't have any major position. Only Jupiter is 150 to the South Node, which is also not the best position it can have. Okay, and the other day, the next day, we will have still Venus is the strongest, and now Mercury will be the weakest. We will have the Moon at 29 Libra, and so we will have a change in trend when the Moon enters, when the Moon moves out of Libra and goes into Scorpio. And from the slow planets, we still don't have anything major. So I wrote about the lunar eclipse in the blog that its effect will be for 6 or 7 months. So that will be still active till March, till October at least. Okay, and meanwhile we will have the total solar eclipse on April 8th, which will be seen in USA. Okay, the next day we will on Thursday, last day before the market closes. We still have Venus is the strongest and the moon is the weakest. The moon is already in Scorpio at 11 degree, and it is 120 to Saturn. So this is a blocking event. If anything fell till now, then it will be blocked by this aspect and it will go correct up. Or if it fell below this aspect, it will fall lower. What else? We have Venus-Uranus sextile. Venus is in Pisces and here on the MC, and Uranus is in Taurus. So this is important for the banks. So let us see what announcements we will have on Thursday, Forex or banks related. And what else we have here? Nothing much. Okay, about declinations, we have Pluto is going out of bound. You can see it here. Pluto is approaching 23-27 degrees. When it will go over, it will be out of bound. The last time Pluto was out of bound was during World War II. So this is a very bad position. But we already see that the whole world is on fire. Oh, my goodness, what will happen more? And then the next day we have, this is Thursday. Let me forward it by hours till the close in the US, more or less 10 o'clock. One moment. On the 28th, one moment, I'm running it in Z because it's easier for me, it is easier to see it. Okay, so we will have no planets move into new signs. We will have Neptune vertex, not very important. Uranus Venus still. And Jupiter Lilith, not so important. Venus Uranus, okay, the same aspect, nothing new. Nothing major new things. So since we have this Jupiter-Uranus position, that Jupiter is approaching Uranus the whole time, as I wrote that it will be around Uranus for more than a year. So this position, the 20 degrees, will be very important. If the planets calculated, the planetary positions in the price of the planet is above Jupiter-Uranus price level, then they will be supported and they will go up. And if not, then they will fall. So what else did I write here? I wrote that there are 3 or 6 billion US dollars out in the markets in waiting to enter the markets, but they are afraid because they think that the market stopped and they will fall. But meanwhile, we can see that the FAIR and the grid index is only at the grid and not at extreme grid. So there is still more place to go up. And the most important, not the most important, but the things that I follow, I made a list in Investing.com with all the things, the Asia indices and European and Tel Aviv, USA commodities and so on and so forth. So we can see that which went up most. Let us look exactly, for example, at topics 500. I don't trade abroad, I'm just looking at the charts. So we can see here that topics 500, this is Japanese most important 500 shares. It is making new historical highs since March 2020, and if I only use a very simple Fibonacci scale, then we can see that the target is at least 2, which is which is here 2383. Okay, and the stop will be at the last stop, which is 2150. So this is how I check all the indices. Nifty Bank made lower highs. Nifty made a high on March 6, and since then it is correcting. So using again the Fibonacci sequence, it has to go up at least to 50% correction. Otherwise it will fall back. What else? KLSC, the same. Double top and correction. It is in a triangle actually. You see, if I draw the triangle, the support lines, then only above 1550 it is a long. And so on. So what else do I look at? One moment, let me see. The cryptos, not this one, one moment. Let us see Europe. Okay, so this is Europe performance in a month. The best is Deutsche Bank, IBEX futures, DAX futures, OBX, and so on. If I click on charts, then we can see Switzerland made higher lows, it is correcting. Hungary made lower highs, correcting. Switzerland, Turkey is trying to go over the former top. Poland, lower highs. France, lower highs. I'm looking at the one-day chart. Stocks 50, lower highs. So everything stopped on March 21 on the spring equinox. Okay. What else? Holland. Made new high. Nice, Holland. Very nice for Holland. Greece, lower highs. What else? This is again Holland. Italy. How is Italy doing? Made the top on March 13, and now it is correcting. So this is how I look at the indices. These are all the USA related indices. In 1 month, Bitcoin made the most. ProShares, Ultra Gold, Van Eyck, lumber, and so on. Lumber is important. If lumber goes up, the markets will go up. Lumber. Okay, so this is the Nasdaq made new high. because of the technology in semiconductor and how do you call it, Incredible 7 or something like that. QQQ, triple top. The stop is 444. DX. Okay, Faz made a low and now it's trying to go up. It can be a sign for a reversal in the markets, but still it is very weak. Okay, so this is more or less commodities. When we look at the commodities, also I made a list here. Cocoa made the most, rubber, natural gas, and so on. And I wrote about cocoa in the blog. Lumber, May contract, daily chart, 609, that means if I count the planetary supports, then it's 29, 20, 600 is the support, is the stop. Okay, in the lumber, 600 is the stop. Okay, so this is what I do. Nvidia makes new highs after hours. It went down a little bit, but don't worry, it will continue to go up. What do we have here? All kind of shares. AI related shares that I follow. So these made the most of them, or most gained. But we have to look at the market cap, because we should trade the ones that have the biggest market cap. Spotify. How is Spotify? Many people follow or buy or sell Spotify. So it made the top on February 9, and since then it is correcting, and now it is long above 104. Okay, so what else I have to tell you? There are a lot of holidays coming up, so we will have only 3 days to trade in options in Israel and 4 days in the rest of the world. And then Friday is a holiday, and many countries don't have trade on April 1, 2, 3 until 14. Look it up in the blog. Okay, so I was Gabriela Mittelman, and I hope you enjoyed it.